Hello, I am Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing. We empower small businesses to succeed online by simplifying marketing. If you're watching this video, you are probably wanting to know how to do SEO for rug cleaning companies, okay? So this is a 5-part series all for rug cleaners, for high-end rug cleaning shops, okay? So in this one, we're going to talk about SEO, how to get to the top of Google, also known as search engine optimization. Let's get started right now. Okay, so in this video, you're going to discover the fastest way to get consistent and reliable results when ranking your business, your rug cleaning business, up on Google in your specific town or in your city, in your area. This means more calls, more jobs for your business. It means beating out, the cut rate, bottom feeding competition, or like the carpet cleaners out there that just go out and do like a spray and suck on the rugs in the house. This is how we're going to beat all these people. We're going to be doing this stuff specifically for high-end Oriental rug cleaning, area rug cleaning companies. All right. So right now, before we get started, I want to call your attention to the link below this video down in the description section, which is for a free consultation. So anytime throughout this video, if you want to talk to us and get a free 30-minute consultation, you can click down there and book it. It is a $97 value, but right now it is for free. So keep that in mind as we go through this stuff. All right. So check this out. Okay, so before we get started, I want to tell you an incredibly powerful story. Now, this is a picture of my new family back in 2009. We just moved from Kansas City back to my hometown of Missoula, Montana, where I live now. And so I had a new baby, new wife, and a new business. And the big question that kept coming up was, will I fail? Because the business was not doing that well. I also was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. It was a very hard time. Luckily, I came across an old family friend, Rick Kern, and Rick was had been, ranking websites up on Google, doing search engine optimization, and he taught me his secrets, taught me how to do this stuff, and I really dug in. So SEO was my solution for my business and my specific situation, because I did not want to fail as a husband, as a father. I did not want to fail as a man, and that's how I felt when my business wasn't doing well. So the main point I'm trying to get across here is I'm not really different from any other business owner out there. I just came across something that worked and then spent hours and hours every day testing and learning and figuring this stuff out. So I think of myself as like an explorer going out to find golden nuggets. And now I want to share those gold nuggets with you, all right? So in a moment, I'm going to break down what Google really wants, but I want to talk about foundations first. You're going to hear a lot of BS on the internet out there or from so-called experts, okay? What we want to do is focus on the foundations, because SEO, search engine optimization, all this Google and marketing stuff is like a house. If you don't have the foundations set first, it doesn't matter how pretty the house is, how great your roof is, how great your remodeled kitchen is, all that, none of that matters. The house is worthless if the foundation is failing. And so we're going to talk about foundations in this specific video. And you do not need to be a tech wizard. You do not need to be a computer person to understand what I'm going to share with you in this. This is going to make you smarter when it comes to doing SEO or hiring somebody to do SEO for you. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep it simple. So I went and saw Tony Robbins not too long ago, and he made a comment that stuck with me, and that is, complexity is the enemy of execution, okay? So we keep this stuff simple so that we're able to execute and actually do this stuff, not just talk about it and think about it. So the 5 simple things we're going to talk about are, number 1, mobile-first websites, super important. Number 2, we're going to be talking about the map section versus the organic section, what that means, very important. Number 3, we're going to talk about keywords, search terms. Number 4, we're going to talk about citations or online directories. Number 5, we're going to talk about backlinks. Now, some of this might sound kind of techie. I'm going to break it down and make it super simple for anybody to understand. So stay tuned, okay? So simple thing number 1 is a mobile-first website. Don't know if you guys knew this, but these little cell phones here are pretty popular these days, and Google knows that. So Google has this tool that you can use to go check. Now, I talk to a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, my site is mobile ready, and I don't need to worry about that. And then I go and run it through the Google tool, and they fail. So don't assume that it's good just because your web designer says it is, or because your platform, whatever you're making your website on, says that it's ready to go mobile. Go test it with Google. Just go to google.com and search for Google Mobile Test, and this tool will come up. Run your website through there. It takes 2 minutes. Simplest thing you can do. Okay, that's number one. If you don't do this foundational step, none of the other stuff will matter. Okay, and now simple thing number two, I want you to understand is the difference between maps and organic. Okay, so if you're to search for a business, a local business in your city, you're going to have this map section come up, and then you're going to have the organic section come up. The map section gets 90% of the calls. So this is where you want to focus on. If somebody's typing rug cleaning in your city, okay, then this is where you want to show up. This is where you're going to get 90% of the calls. This is where all the trust is. Down here is 10%, okay? So that's what we're going to be talking about, is how to get ranked up on the map section. All right. Simple thing number 3 that we want to talk about are keywords. Now, do not overcomplicate this. A keyword is simply a search term that somebody will type into the Google browser to find your business. For example, rug cleaning Missoula, or Oriental rug cleaning Dallas, Texas, okay? Or professional rug cleaning Sarasota, FL, Florida. Those are examples of keywords. Now, how do we find the best ones that we're going to use for rug cleaning? I'm going to tell you how to do that. We got 3 different ways. And then I'm going to tell you exactly where to put those keywords on your website. Okay. The easiest way to find out the best keywords is just to go to Google and start typing in something. Okay. And you're going to see that all these suggestions come up. Those suggestions are based on other people's searches, real searches by real people. That's what you want to rank for, the most popular ones. So that's one way to start getting ideas. Then you can go take those keywords and run them through what's called the Google Keyword Planner. This is a free tool. When you open up a free AdWords account, you'll see the Google Keyword Planner tool in there. And you go and you can see where you type in Google keyword ideas. Google will start giving you information like how many average monthly searches there are, what kind of competition there is, this kind of stuff. And now if you want to take it a step further and get really detailed, you can use this tool called semrush.com. You sign up for free and you can use it 10 times per day. And you can start getting some really detailed information if you want to. Okay. Now, after we determined the keywords for your rug cleaning business that we want to use, where do we put the keywords? Well, we want to put it in 2 places. Number 1, in the title tag of your website, and then in the content of your website. So let's talk about what a title tag is. Okay. Now, every website on the internet, if you hover your mouse over the little tab at the top, every single website on the internet will have what's called a title tag. Okay, and I'm doing a little example here. You hover your little mouse over, and then a box pops up, and that's where you know where it is. Now, that's what you know what it is. Now, where do you put this? It's different for every single website platform. It's different for WordPress. It's different for Wix, different for Squarespace. Whatever platform that you or your web designer built your website on, you need to find out where the title tags are. If it's not obvious, call them up. Call your web designer. Or do a support ticket to Wix or whoever. You need to figure this title tag out because that's the first thing Google looks at, and that's where you're going to tell Google what you want to rank for. Otherwise, it's a guessing game. Remember the foundations. Simple stuff. Okay. Next place you want to put these keywords is just sprinkle it throughout the content. And it better sound natural. It better sound natural to a human being. But I'm just making the point that as you write your content out, your text on your website, sprinkle those keywords in there and make variations of the keywords. Make it natural, but make sure Google knows that this is what your website is all about. Okay? Google looks at that kind of stuff. All right. Important tip. Now, here's a big mistake that most people make, is they try to cram all their different keywords they want to rank for, their search terms, they'll want to rank for 10 different things. So they'll put it all into the home page title tag. Don't do that. Make a separate page for each service you want to rank for. So you want to rank for rug cleaning on one page, like the home page, for example. Then you have one for rug repair. Okay, you want to have a separate page for that. Let's say you also offer a carpet cleaning service or a pet odor removal service. Separate page for that. Each page will have its own separate title tag and its own separate keyword. That's the way humans want it. That's the way Google wants it. I see people mess that up all the time, so please take care of that as well. Simple thing number 4. Now we're moving on to what's called citations or online directories. Okay, once again, don't complicate this. Make it very simple. The top 3 citations or online directories are: number 1, Google My Business. Okay, number 2, your Facebook business page. Okay, number 3, your Yelp account, your Yelp business account. Okay, and then you got all the rest. All right, and so real quick before we jump into the rest of those, let's look at the Google My Business account. What do we want to have correct? 100% correct on your Google My Business account. You want to have your business name. I see people put old business names or variations of their business name in here all the time. Get it right. I mean exactly. Spelling. Everything needs to be perfect. Get your categories right. Okay? Your categories are very important. That's how Google knows what you're all about. I see people put wrong categories, or they'll put secondary services that they don't even make much money off of as their primary category. Don't do that. Even though your address may be hidden, maybe it's not. As a rug cleaning shop, you're probably going to have it visible because you want people to find you and drop their rugs off, pick their rugs up, stuff like that. Make sure that's correct. I see people with old addresses or incorrect addresses in there all the time. Correct phone number. Same thing. I see people with old phone numbers in there. Correct, updated phone number. And then, of course, the website. Same thing. I see people old websites in there. And now a quick little top secret tip that I'm going to give you that most SEO experts don't even know about is you want to take pictures in your shop, okay? And when you go to pick up rugs at people's locations, you want pictures with your smartphone. Why your smartphone? Because the smartphone will actually tag the city and the actual physical location, the exact latitude and longitude. And then when you upload those pictures into your Google My Business account or into your other online citations and directories, Google will actually look at that stuff. And that's one way to find out if you're the real deal versus the spammers and the low budget guys out there. Okay? Because they're not doing this stuff. It's too much work. You do that stuff and you're going to be head and shoulders above the competition. Most SEO experts don't even know about that one. Okay. Now, I told you that there's a bunch more directories to get out there. Here's how you find them. You want to get into the top 50. Yes, you can do 500 if you want. There's only 50 that Google really looks at. And the way you find those is you simply go to Google and do a search for top local directories for SEO. Any one of these down here, these search results, click on it and you'll find the top 50. Get your business in there. And then more importantly, besides just submitting your business into these, make them all match your Google My Business account. So we talked about getting all your correct information into the Google My Business account. Make sure it matches internet-wide. Yes, it's a lot of work, and yes, you probably have a lot of old, incorrect, spammy information out there. Maybe you did it or an old SEO company did it or somebody that worked for you, something like that. But that's the number one reason I see people fail with SEO, and this is the number one thing we do for people when they hire us to do SEO is to clean all this stuff up. It's that important. Foundation, foundation, foundation. All right. Simple thing number 5, backlinks. Okay, so we want to get backlinks that are created by real connections with real people. Okay, forget all this stuff you hear on the internet about backlink companies and link farms, like all this just junk out there. Here's an example of a real backlink that's going to get you real results. I had my business back in 2009, my service business, and I had the local newspaper, the Missoulian, do an article on me. I just went down and asked them to do an article on me, and they said, okay. They're always looking for articles on new businesses, okay? Then they put this article on the website, and they put a link, like this blue words that connect, and when somebody clicks on it, it goes over to my website. That's a link. That's a backlink, a very powerful local backlink in my city, okay? And my website jumped up from the bottom of the page to the top of the page with just that one. Other things I did to get links was I'd sponsor local charities and have them put links on their websites back to me. I would exchange something of value, so I would do free cleanings for a business in exchange for a link from their website. Testimonials to vendors. I would buy, got my chemical companies and my equipment companies. I sent them testimonials telling them how awesome they were and said, hey, you can put this testimonial on your website, but just put a link back to mine at the bottom of it. And they would do it. And it's a win-win. You can network with local businesses. If you have other friends that own local businesses in your town, get links back and forth on your websites. That's huge. You can get articles published. You can write articles for these different online websites that are in your town. If you don't know how to write, hire a writer and then submit them over. It's that easy. And people want this stuff. They want this stuff for their websites. Helpful information. Okay. So let's review real quick the 5 simple things checklist. We got the mobile first website. Don't assume. Go check it on the Google mobile tool. And then number 2, you want to rank in the map section. Number 1, that's the most important. You want to get your keywords right, and you want to get them into the title tags on your website. Separate those pages out by service. Okay. Number 4, you want to have your citations taken care of, and you want them consistent across the internet. Clean, consistent information. Okay. Not more is less, but clean is more, or something like that. Then you want to do backlinks. You want to make sure you get real backlinks from real connections with real people. You do these 5 things, you're going to be head and shoulders of the competition. Now, my next video for rug cleaners is going to be all about how to do AdWords for rug cleaners. I also have one on how to get online Google reviews for rug cleaners. I've got one on how to do websites. That's going to be some cool stuff, super and powerful stuff on how to double, triple your conversions on your mobile website. And then if you haven't seen how to do marketing for rug cleaners, check that video out as well. Now, if you're a client of Big West Marketing, all of this is taken care of for you. We like to make this as simple as possible for our clients so you can focus on what you do best. Now, if you are not a client of Big West Marketing, right now we are offering a free consultation up to 30 minutes. That's normally a $97 value, so take advantage of this right now. Just call or click on the link to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, if you're tired of being confused and overwhelmed, then contact us today. Someone from our office will show you step by step what you need to do to be successful online. If you are ready for a real solution, contact us today.